Wakanda's changed things forever. Now, nothing seems impossible. So how will you share your brilliance with the world?
I put this here, will it work? This center, so the whole thing.
Keep forging your own path.
We still need something.
Keep reaching for what inspires you. And keep shining for everyone to see. Hey, can I see what you're drawing there?
Yeah, this is a working model for an energy source.
Okay, I see you, young genius. After all, you never know where you'll find inspiration.
Bye.
To bring the next great idea to life.
See Marvel Studios' Black Panther: Wakanda Forever in theaters November 11th.
It's an inspirational clip for young women. Something made to inspire them to reach higher, to become more. Yet, some reason it makes me sick. Right? It makes me sick to my guts. And it makes me not want to look at black women. All right? It makes me not want to look at them. And I feel like a way. I feel a certain way about it. Right? It makes me sick. And I feel nauseous right now. And I've been feeling like this way for like a couple of days, but, I got to tell you, it was triggered by a psychosomatic episode from the same company that's producing Wakanda Forever. Now, more on that in another video. Yeah. So, black men, black boys, people with a penis, or whatever you want to call us, okay, dusties. We can't have a black superhero. We can't have a black man superhero, not male. All right, we got Rhodey and Falcon for that shit. All right. Chadwick Boseman passes away, and they retire the character to do shit like this. They replace an entire masculine movie, oozing with masculinity, and replace it with some female bullshit. Some gynocentric bullshit. And I don't give a fuck, okay? Anybody wants to go see that shit, you can go see that shit. You can go sit there and watch a virtual funeral, a movie capitalizing off a man's death, and not respecting his wishes, and that he wanted to do the legacy character justice by playing the best version of Black Panther he could play, for the others that would follow him. So he thought, he never tragically he passed away, and he'll never know. He'll never know that Kevin Feige and Ryan Coogler betrayed him, and they turned this movie into a virtual funeral, and then they gender flipped it and whatnot because of the agenda. There's no black man to be seen and whatnot except a brute, and that's that Clark Duke character, M'Baku, and his tribe. You see him sitting up there doing his best African accent and cooning up the accent. He didn't even sound like that in the first movie. Sitting up here cooning it up. And I'm ashamed, man. I can't support Ryan Coogler anymore if he's going to do shit like this. He knows how important it is and whatnot. I think he has a daughter, so he don't give a shit. But yeah, we get to see this advertisement for Target. And you get to see, look at the bullshit, okay? Look at the bullshit. You got a stud. Okay, let's make no doubt about it. Riri is batting for the other team, apparently. You got a stud approximating the look and image of what they think a young black man is. Kind of like a real life version of Riley. She looked like Riley from the Boondocks, talking to a young black girl. In a mentor kind of capacity. Encouraging her to reach higher and shit. For what? And I just kept laughing, looking at that shit when they showed all the little black kids sitting around the table, all girls, no boys in there. No boy is nowhere to be seen in this shit for Wakanda Forever. Okay, not even in its promotional materials. No boy is meant to be seen. They got the Latin guy there, and I don't give a shit about that because that character is fucked off. They got the Brute and Clark Duke, because the sisters love the mindless black males, with no mind in their head, just a walking dildo, an approximation of life support system for their lower organs. if you get my drift. And I just can't fuck with this shit, man. I hate this shit. I fucking hate it. Okay? How can I make it more clear? I just want to put out, I want to share it with the world because they won't never stop coming in our ethnic community, shoveling their bullshit agenda on us, trying to feminize the men. Feminize the men. No one's, it's not bullshit. They want your men to act like women. And they want the women to be dudes. And some of these weak ass niggas, they do a better job at being women than actual black women and shit. And I don't know what to say, it makes me sick. It makes me sick to my guts. Okay? You motherfuckers always partner with the alphabet community and shit, but you don't get mad when they troll your ass. When they troll your ass and shit, you weak. You're weak link in our community. I'm tired of this fucking shit. And I gotta say, COINTELPRO is alive and well today and whatnot, because I honestly, thank God I have children, but I honestly, the image, just the bullshit masculinized images of women that they keep playing makes me want to vomit. I don't want nothing to do with that shit that looks like that. Gloria Steinem has did the badass, she's the Thanos of the black community. She's the Thanos of it and shit. Alright? It's pretty fucked up. You black women, you the lapdog and the right hand of white supremacy. And I hate this shit. You know, I hate this fucking commercial. I hate that fucking movie. Fuck Ryan Coogler. Damn fuck Kevin Feige. They're willing to throw money into, they're willing to throw billions of dollars away and shit to get an agenda across, okay? That black women are the new black man, okay? The new black man. Stud black women's, you know, look like Riley from the Boondocks, is the new black man. All right? And black men, your job is to be the female, okay? And a lot of you motherfuckers, you know, especially some of you trans women, you black trans women shit, you out there, you're killing it. You're killing it, man. You got some down low niggas don't give a shit who it is down there. I'm tired of making you sick. Making some get sick just talking about this shit. Fuck Wakanda forever. I respect Chadwick Boseman, so I'm not gonna see the virtual funeral and shit. And you bitches could go there and, you know, buy your popcorn and your peanuts and shit and your Coke and everything. You could pile in and shit. Take your kids there and you can watch this virtual funeral bullshit. You go cry and shit like little bitches. You gonna cry your ass off and shit, and then you gonna start feeling good and shit, cause Angela Bassett gonna come on there and she gonna eat up a bunch of scenery cause she a misandrous biatch, you know, and then the Letitia Wright said she's been reimagined as a Miles Morales clone and shit, and she gonna put on Chadwick Boseman's suit and shit, and she gonna kick some fucking ass, she gonna beat up the Hispanic people and shit. No one's never gonna question, like, every time they got some shit with a predominant black people in the situation, they gotta make them fight another minority. Either they fighting each other or they fighting the Spanish people and shit. But nobody pointed that shit out. Nobody pointed to it. Oh, it's so good that they made like Atlantis Teclacaclan or whatever the fuck they call that shit. But like when you look at it, it's blacks versus Spanish people. That's what they're promoting and shit. Besides the gynocracy and shit, and the fact that black women's is the new black men.